Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are out by the Manley International Airport. There is where the runway currently ends, or I guess you could say it starts. That plane is actually going to turn around at the end of the runway to take off. Now the runway is going to be expanded by 300 meters. 150 meters from this end and 150 meters at the other end. We're going to show you the other end of the runway in a little bit, but this end now, to extend this end of the runway, you're going to have to dump up the harbor and extend the runway out into the harbor. So it's going to cost 10 billion Jamaican dollars to do it, or 66 million US dollars. It's a hefty price, but it's necessary because this runway needs to be extended. Just the other day, a plane was landing and ran off the runway. There wasn't any major damage, but earlier, or a few years before, this is where the runway is going to extend out into the harbor. They'll dump it up. I mean, the technology exists. It can be done quite easily. Although I don't think any local contractor could do it. They probably have to bring in a foreign contractor. Probably the same one that they done extension at the Manley International Airport, Landgen Aviation, out of the UK. And they worked with a local contractor. So I'm assuming that formula or that setup will work for this one. But no contractor has been announced yet, just that the project. So, as we said recently, like this year, a plane overshot ran off the runway, and a few years earlier, an American Airlines plane overshot the runway and ended up running off the runway, going into the road onto the sand. But nobody was hurt there either. So it's very important to extend this runway. And with the planes getting bigger, although I don't think 300 meters would make much of a difference. The planned addition of a 300-meter safety zone to the runway at the Manley International Airport will cost US 66 million or 10.2 billion. Now it's going to be funded by PAC Kingston Airport Limited, the entity that manages the airport. Now 10 billion is about what the company makes a year from running the airport, so they're going to be investing quite a bit into the runway extension. The project will add 150 meters on each end of the runway that expands 2.7 kilometers for increased safety for planes during emergencies. But to do that, the airport operator first needs to dump up land towards the harbor side of the runway. And there are about 1.75 million passengers use this airport. And of course, there are fees associated with using the airport, and that's how the company will make back its money. So the project is to start this year, and it's going to take 3 years. So this is the section of the harbor that's going to be dumped up. Now we're going to show you the other end of the runway where they don't need to dump up anything. The land space is there to extend the runway. But this side, this harbor will be dumped up. And of course, we will keep you guys updated on this project. Okay, this is the other end of the runway now. So they can easily get another 150 meters on this side. Alright guys, thanks for taking a tour with us today, and as we said earlier, we will keep you guys updated on this project, as it should be quite interesting to see them dump up the harbor and extend the runway. This side, it's just to physically extend the runway. As you can see, there is no dumping needed. To the right is the airport, plenty of space. Alright guys, thanks for taking a tour with us today. Remember to like, share and subscribe. Have a good day.